the RAF Voyager cockpit during the point-blank exercise 18-3, a repetitive large-strength exercise designed and put together by the Royal Air Force and 48 Fighter Wing. 2 F-35B Lightning II jets have successfully landed on board the HMS Queen Elizabeth for the first time, laying the foundation for the next 50 years of fixed-wing flights in support of the British carrier strike capability. Royal Navy Commander Nathan Gray made history by being the first to land, carefully moving his stealth jet onto a thermal-coated deck. He was followed by Royal Air Force Squadron Leader Andy Edgell. Gray and Edgell are pilots on the F-35 Pax River Integrated Test Force, ITF, based at Naval Air Station Patuxent River, Maryland. Shortly after the deck inspection was carried out and given clearly, Gray became the first pilot to take off using the ship's ski track. Air and Evaluation Squadron, VX, 23 U.S. Marines helped complete the first 8 weeks of class flight trials as well as preparation for future joint placements with British aircraft carriers. KC-130J and F-35B Light Hercules air fighter tanker strike fighter joint fighter refueled during Valiant Shield 18 exercise while flying to Andersen Air Force Base, Guam, September 18, 2018. Valiant Shield is biennial, only us, field training, FTX, with a focus on the integration of joint training among US forces related to current operational plans. This training enables real-world skills in maintaining joint forces through the detection, placement, tracking and involvement of units at sea, in the air, on land, and in cyberspace in response to various mission areas. Photo of US Marine Corps by Lance Corporal Seth Rosenberg. US Navy ships and aircraft from John C. Stennis Carrier Strike Group and Essex Amphibious Ready Group conduct joint operations in the Arabian Sea, December 14th. Carrier John C. Stennis Attack Group, Amphibious Essex Ready Group, and 13th Marine Expedition Unit are carrying out integrated operations in the Arabian Sea to ensure stability and security in the central region, which connects. The F-35B Lightning IIs were assigned to the Avengers of the Marine Fighter Attack Squadron, VMFA, 211 participating in Surface Tactical Warfare Advanced Training, SWAT, exercises, and Major Chris Brandt, the F-35B pilot assigned to VMFA 211, conducted interviews on board amphibious Wasp-class Wasp USS Essex, LHD-2, in the Pacific Ocean, March 14, 2018. Essex Amphibious Ready Group, ARG, is completing. The F-35B Lightning II with the Marine Fighter Attack Squadron, VMFA, 121 landed on the amphibious USS Wasp, LHD-1, marking the first time the aircraft was deployed on a U.S. Navy ship and with a Sea Expeditionary Unit in the Indo-Pacific. VFMFA 121, assigned under the 31st Marine Expedition Unit based there, will continue to depart with WASPs for regional patrols. Petty Officer Desmond Parks told us more about the first in the history of the Marine Corps when the F-35B Lightning II landed on the flight deck of the USS Wasp amphibious assault ship. The U.S. Navy aircraft carrier, USS Harry S. Truman, CVN-75, played a role in the largest NATO military exercise in recent years, the Trident Juncture 18, off the coast of Norway during October and November 2018. For the first time in nearly 30 years, a U.S. aircraft carrier has entered the Arctic Circle, accompanied by selected ships from the Carrier Strike Group 8, CSG-8, Harry S. Truman traveled north to demonstrate the flexibility and toughness of US naval forces through high-level war training with regional allies and partners. Trident Junction 18 runs from October 25 to December 7, 2018.
This test event is a series of events we're executing out here is critical to opening up the envelope, again, to meet those realistic needs of the U.S. Marine Corps.
Shipborne capabilities are important for the F-35B because they're important for the Marine Corps. Having the F-35B, having a stealth platform that's organic to that unit will allow us to support the Marines.
I'm honored. I've never thought that I'd ever be a part of anything like this. Every day I wake up, I see
The F-35B aboard an L-class ship at night. And this aircraft from these kind of ships in a nighttime environment is critical for Marine Corps IOC.
The F-35 is going to allow future...
This is a much more forgiving aircraft to mistakes that the pilot might make.
The fact that the Harrier was not fly-by-wire, this airplane, there's a level of protection between me and those flight control surfaces. So in a mission,
it's been performing fantastic. It's been remarkable. Compared to Legacy Stovall, it's absolutely steady and rock solid. I think the Marine Corps is really going to be happy with the aircraft. Also, being in a tower, that workload has been significantly reduced, and therefore the risks associated with operating aboard a ship has also been reduced.
But in terms of handling qualities in relation to legacy aircraft, it's by far a lower workload on the pilot. Low workload because the computer is taking care of all the many control inputs that need to be required to have a stable hover.
DT2 has been kind of a watershed event for the F-35B program and its compatibility with LHD ships. We've pushed out the wind envelope.
A fifth-generation aircraft, such as the F-35, will open up threat areas where previous legacy fighters that operate off L-class ships weren't even invited. Joint warfighting commander, different options to effect change in the world wherever it is necessary.